Hi, I'm Adrienn Faklya Schmitz. I'm a family intervention coach and a career coach. I do success coaching. I try to focus on the family's life when they have a big change, like they are expecting a baby, or the mom or the dad have to go back to work, so they need a nanny, or they have to introduce the grandparents as a main role in the family, like look after the children more than before. And with these changes, it's always hard to define the new roles for the mom, for the dad, for the children, for the nanny. And that's when I came in and tried to find out what's the future picture. I usually help parents with relationship problems and new parents who have to go back to work, and they have to find out what they want to do. So it's a career coaching part. If there is a relationship problem in the family and they want to solve this, usually that's when they come to me to find out if they want to stay together, if there is a way to solve their problems. I work with children from 6 months old to 20 years old youth. With the small children, I usually try to find the processing method, how they process the word, and what career path they will be good in. Like when the parents have to choose the primary school or a specific nursery or the secondary school, that's when the children come to me and we try to find out what they want about the schooling and what the parents want and how can we reach a common point so everyone is happy and everything is fine. Other problems that people usually come to me when a nanny, what are the papers, what questions the parents have to ask from a nanny, how they can know that that nanny is suitable for their family. Sometimes they ask me to go to the interview and just help them out, or make a list of questions what they want to ask, and how to talk to the new nanny. And when grandparents move together with the family, that's usually a really big thing for the whole family, and it's really tough. That's when they come to me and try to sit down and talk through what their thoughts about parenting, what they want to do with the children while the mom is not home or the dad is not home. So in this situation, it's sometimes it's more like a punch bag than a life coach, but usually it's really successful actually, because people tend to go tense when they're just talking to each other because they have their own path. But if someone is there, they try to reason more. and it's really, really successful, actually. If you are a parent, you think that you have to decide everything for your child because you have to know better. And you just cannot, because they are totally different than you. And the other thing, you are totally different than your parents were. And you learned the parenting roles from your parents. But since then, 20, 30 years just passed. And we don't live in the 60s, in the 80s, or in the 2000s. We live in the 24th century. I just finished the master degree in life coaching at the University of NLP, American University of NLP. It's a university in the US. So I did courses in England, but I outsourced my my study life to the US because life coaching came from there. I chose to be a family life coach, intervention coach, because throughout my life I met loads of family who had internal problems leading to really big problems like divorce and separation. The children went all problematic, and my personal belief is that it doesn't have to be like this, because if you can tackle a problem in the beginning with the first step, then you tackle the problem and the family can stay together. Most of the time, what I find that the lack of the communication or over communication what leads to the bigger problems. And with a life coach in a family's life, this problem can be solved. As a life coach, one of my job is to redefine words, give them different meanings, and rethink the thinking process about the words, because people throughout their life learn so many things, and certain words get negative meanings attached. Even love. It's one way it's just so painful. And I learned neuro-linguistic programming, and that's what it is. That you have to rethink the words, the meanings of the words that you already have. So if you think happiness is being a lawyer, so that's why you want your child who wants to be an artist to be a lawyer, it's not your decision and not your happiness. Your happiness is if he will be happy. So don't let the word define you. You can seek help to help you redefine your word.